at the coupe at the lot. Told him 12 SWAT, busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box. Had to put the stick in the box.
Alright, what's up guys? So today we're learning a new method called the box method. It's an alternative to the FOIL method, and it's used to multiply two different polynomials. So you can actually do it with binomials, trinomials, or any size polynomials. It's really, really simple. So pay attention, take some notes, and then you have a quick assignment on this today. So your first step is to just look at the problem. Good. Your second step is to identify how many terms are in each polynomial. So in this one we have 2 terms, in this one we have 2 terms. That's 2 binomials. So what I'm going to do is draw a box. That's why we call it the box method. And I'm going to fill in this box just like this. I've got this first one goes here, 2x and 4. And then I've got x minus 7, x minus 7. And then your next step, once you have your box filled out, is to multiply these terms and fill out the box. So 2x and x would multiply to go here, 2x and negative 7 multiply to go here, and so on. Watch this. 2x times x, 2x squared. 2x times negative 7 is negative 14x. 4 times x is 4x. 4 times negative 7 is negative 28. Now that that step is complete, all we have to do is combine like terms and then set this up into one final polynomial. So I'm going to look at this box and say, okay, which ones are my like terms? I don't see any other x squared. I don't see any other constant, but I do see 2 numbers with an x on it. These 2 are like terms. When I combine those, 4x and negative 14x, that's 4 minus 14 makes negative 10x. So I'll just write out my new equation as, my new expression is 2x squared minus 10x minus 28. That is my final answer. Alright, I'm going to do another example, a little bit quicker this time. If you have any questions or if you're confused on this part, rewind the video, try to watch it again and understand it, but get my process, okay? So I drew my 2x2 box, and I'm just going to fill in the outside, x squared and 3, 2x squared plus 2. Now I'm going to multiply it into each square. X squared and 2x squared gives me 2x to the 4th. Because remember, when I multiply things with exponents, I add them. X squared times 2 is 2x squared. 3 times 2x squared is 6x squared. 3 times 2 is 6. Now that I've got my box filled out, I'm going to look for the like terms. You guys can see it pretty clearly. It's this x squared. When I combine those, x squared, 6x squared plus 2x squared, I get 8x squared. And so my final answer is 2x to the 4th plus 8x squared plus 6. Cool. Alright, this one's a little bit different, and you can notice that I have a different shaped box. It's a 2x3. And that's because I have a binomial and a trinomial. So I need a spot for every single term to go on the outside. Let's go ahead and fill this one out. This side I have 3y and 3. And then on the top I have this. And now you go through, you multiply it into each square. I recommend using a calculator because there are 6 calculations here that you need to do before you even combine like terms. So you don't want to make a mistake on this part. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Okay, now my box is completely filled out. All I need to do is combine like terms now. So let's go ahead and look for those. I don't see any other y cubes, but I do see y squared. And then I also see just a y. And then no other constants. So let's go ahead and combine those. I've got my 12y cubed. If I combine my y squareds, I get 27y squared. If I combine my y's, I get 75y. And then just my constant down there is 60. That is my final answer. So just to review, guys, I draw my box according to how many terms I have. I fill in the outside of the box, I multiply into each square, and then I combine my like terms. It's as simple as that. One more example of a binomial and a trinomial multiplied together. I'm going to do this one pretty quickly, so again, just pause the video or rewind as you need it, because you're going to have a question just like this on your homework. So watch me do this. Identify my like terms. And then combine my like terms for my final answer. There you go. So you can rewind that and watch it again if you need to. Lastly, we have an example that's a little bit different, and you'll notice I have 3 binomials. But we can't do a box with 3 sets on the outside. So what we have to do is pick 2 of those. And this is actually going to be a 2-step process. So multiply these first 2, we're going to get a result from that, and then multiply that by this one. So watch here, I'm going to take these first 2 binomials, put them in the box and multiply them together and get a result, and then we'll move on from there. So 4x plus 3, 3x plus 4. Go ahead and combine like terms. So this is what I get when I multiply these first 2 together. Now what I need to do is multiply this by this. Watch what I do here. So you'll notice I've rewritten my expression up here with the result that I got from multiplying my first 2 binomials. So I've got 3 terms and 2 terms. I've drawn my box accordingly and filled it out with those numbers on the outside. Now watch as I multiply everything, and then we'll combine like terms just like we've been doing. And there we go. So just to review, guys, I multiplied my first 2 sets of numbers, and then I multiplied that result by what I had left over. By filling out my box, multiplying those terms together, combining like terms, and then rewriting that expression into a final answer. Cool? Alright, so I hope this lesson was pretty simple for you guys. It should be a pretty simple method to use, and it will come in very handy for your homework today. Just to review, guys, you need to draw the box so that each term has a spot on the outside. So if it's a 2x3, 2 rows, 3 columns going down, you need to multiply into each square, combine like terms, and then arrange the terms from largest degree to the smallest. Okay? You guys rock. Get to work.
I really wanna know.